Being called an ambitious plan to address homelessness in Multnomah County. And today the county and city announced the Homelessness Response Action Plan aimed at getting more people into housing and getting them connected to services.
And Fox 12's Connor McCarthy is live in downtown Portland. Tell us more about what makes this plan different than the others announced in the past. Connor?
Well, Pete and Riel, both the county chair and the mayor, say that what makes this plan different compared to the one in 2015 that they announced, for example, is this now sets goals and metrics that both governments can hold themselves accountable for. They also say both the city, the county, health providers, as well as behavioral health personnel will all be on the same page and are at the table trying to decide where resources can go to help address this crisis. A new plan to address the homeless crisis, the Multnomah County Chair and the Mayor of Portland says is ambitious but achievable.
This plan reframes our efforts to address homelessness with specific measurable goals, outcomes, and data.
For the first time, the plan provides a unified strategy that not only sets very specific, achievable goals, but also covers critical areas previously neglected, including behavioral health.
Flanked by city and county commissioners, health professionals, and behavioral health providers, the two heads of government laid out what they will work towards together in the Homelessness Response Action Plan.
We are letting go of what hasn't worked, and we're moving forward.
According to Multnomah County, there are more than 11,000 people experiencing homelessness. Nearly half of those counted are living on the streets. By the end of 2025, the county wants to get 2,700 more people into shelters and add 1,000 more beds. Also, by the end of that year, there's a goal to increase the number of adults leaving shelter for permanent housing by 15%. The two governments are looking to open a drop-off sobering center and open more beds for behavioral health treatment. Between 2025 and 2027, the county and city want to end hospitals, correction facilities, and behavioral health providers from discharging people onto the streets with no place to live.
The key is not going to be the plan. The key will be in the implementation of the plan. The implementation of this plan will determine its success.
With the implementation of the plan an important component for the mayor, I asked him about those who refuse services.
I have minimal patience and perhaps a lack of empathy. We're working hard to give people a hand up so they can help themselves to get off the street and reconnect with the rest of their lives. If they say, I don't want to do it, well, then we will enforce the rules. And the rules today, as always, are that you can't just pitch a tent wherever the heck you want.
When it comes to those who refuse service but are not in the mental state to make decisions for themselves, Wheeler says the standard to get that population help is too high. But he says this plan will provide more connections to services so outreach workers can build relationships with those who need help. When it comes to his daytime camping ban that is caught up in the state courts, Wheeler says a new version could be coming down the pipeline.
We have already drafted and will shortly introduce a new ordinance. It won't be as strong as the one that we wanted, but we believe it will pass constitutional muster, although small asterisks. They didn't really give us any guidance, so we don't really know. Well,
Pete and Riel, there are chances for the public to weigh in on this plan. On March 18th, service providers will have a special town hall dedicated to them where they can comment on what was presented today. And also the general public will have their own virtual town hall on March 21st. And the final plan will be released in April. Now, if you'd like to read the plan, you can go to our website, kptv.com. For now, reporting live in downtown Portland, Connor McCarthy, Fox 12 Oregon.